What's good? Welcome. Welcome or welcome back. Welcome or welcome back from your most recent energetic attack. Welcome back. So, at this point, because you're going to have a lot of people coming back in because it's Mercury retrograde. So, everybody's thinking about you, especially if their accounts of you are very favorable, if what they have been thinking and feeling about you is mostly favorable, and they are really just missing who they were with you, the time period with you. They're in a place of nostalgia, and the nostalgia is so good that currently they're having trouble enjoying their current reality because they are stuck in this nostalgia with you, which is why they are coming back towards you, if not physically. And for some of you, it will be. And that could be a deep, deep desire that you have, that this person would just come towards you physically. But even if they don't, their energy has free will and will still find its way to your fucking doorstep. Okay. Anything else, Spirit, before we get into the cards? I feel like we need to just do this little energy clearing here. I'm really just trying to focus in on your third eye chakra, your intuition. Because intuitively, there's something that you're seeing or you're knowing very clearly, or you may have just seen or known, like it was in your mind's eye, probably just before you found this reading. There's something that you just gain clarity about, a download, as if Spirit was reading your soul and gave you the answer to a question you hadn't even asked yet. This person knows what they do. What they don't know is that you know what they do. You are just you. You just choose to be you. This person thinks that they get over on you. Okay, so it's worse because it's like an insult to your intelligence. This person thinks that they get over on you. This person believes that what they say to you is like a command, so to speak. They feel as if they are able to actually move and motivate you with what it is that they're saying. And for some of you, maybe they can. Okay, maybe they can. But the person in particular that I'm talking about, they think that they're moving you to do things that you really don't want to do. This person is under some kind of feeling or thought that they have a powerful hold over you, that they're in control of something. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, you better have taken that message because I was just coming for your ass. Whatever the fuck your name is, you aren't important. You aren't funny. And if you are, start a channel and do your shit. Okay? Don't come here. Don't come here. I don't do shout outs. This is free. If I give a shout out, it's because it happens genuinely, because I really wanted to. This is not a Spanish channel, Gabriel. This is not a Spanish channel. We speak English here. Didi Megadoodoo. Nobody gives a fuck about you. Bye-bye. See you later. Okay, so those must be my trolls for this new cycle, because I definitely just like died and came back. I literally just had a rebirth, like probably in about an hour. It took an hour. Um, yeah, literally, I just had a rebirth. It took about an hour. It took about an hour. Okay, so let's just see what's in the cards. Okay, let's get to the cards now. I just want to get to the cards now. I just want to get to the cards. Sometimes you gotta let these motherfuckers feed so that you can give other motherfuckers the fucking clarity and yeah that they need. I just got karma, but that's because I just called somebody a motherfucker that don't deserve to be called a motherfucker. This motherfucker that I'm talking about is actually a mother lover. They're a mother lover. They're different. They're very different. They're different. They're different. We're all different. Very different. And somebody's differences are very, very important. Somebody's differences are everything. Yeah. Yeah. Someone's a whole human being, okay, with empathy. Someone who, generally can put themselves in somebody else's shoes. May choose to do what they do, but it's nothing in comparison to what they really could be or could do for you if you were you. Yes, happy, happy, happy. You sure can be a mod. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. You see how that shout out just comes out of nowhere? Why? Because they're not being a fucking troll. They're not being a bully. What they're doing is offering a service or being helpful. They're being supportive. Those are the type of people you naturally want to shout out to. So thank you, happy, happy, happy. Truly appreciate you. All right. Let's get into these cards, okay? Let's get into these cards. So I'm going to tell you about this particular snake. This particular snake, there's a snake in your garden is what I'm sensing. And this particular snake feeds off of your love and your genuine kindness and your authenticity. Okay? I appreciate you so much. You already own it. Happy, happy. You see what I'm talking about? You see what I'm saying? Happy, happy, happy. Dun, 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 dun. Happy, 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 happy. Yeah, listen here. These people are exactly who the fuck you think they are. So this snake in your garden, they throw these things out here, and sometimes you bite, sometimes you don't. If you don't, this person may attack you or try to mentally manipulate you. Okay? You're lying. My son loves that. I don't know what it is, but like it's just a song. I thought it was just like a clip of a song that's on YouTube. But he like continues to scroll back to it. It's like a short and it plays that song. Happy, 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 happy. And he always plays it at the right times. Like it always is like divine timing that I hear that. It's right when I have some kind of epiphany or something like that. It always confirms something for me about another person. Let me confirm this up to you guys about this other person though, because let me tell you, this snake is pretty slippery, but they're not that slippery. It's like you be seeing them, but whoever this person is, you feel sorry for them is what it is. You feel sorry for them. You need to stop doing that. You need to stop doing that. You don't even like people to feel sorry for you. So you know what I'm saying? Like you could respect somebody that kind of wakes you up to your actual truth more than somebody that is constantly coddling you because you think they're kind of stupid or easily manipulated. Okay? And what I'm getting here is that this person, you actually see them that way. Like they might be kind of stupid or easily manipulated. And so it's not even just manipulated though. It's like Maybe they're manipulative because they are so easily manipulated. Okay. Um, But anyway, it's the fact that you get duped into feeling their energy makes you feel sorry for them. It takes you into a lower vibrational energy, and you're still consciously aware of where you were before you connected with this individual. So you have this heightened sense of self, but as you're seeing them in this lower vibrational energy, you are moved with pity. You have pity for this person. This is what they're feeding off of. This is what they're feeding off of. And this is how they're getting love. This is how they're getting healing. This is how they're getting you to do things for them. And it's not so much about what you do physically, because likely, whoever I'm talking to, I feel like you're very conscious with what you do. Okay? I feel like you're very conscious with what you do for this person. But the type of snake that this person is, they tend to cling to their victim. So you carry their energy. Like if you give in, even if you do it consciously, you feel sorry for them. You come down to a lower vibrational energy on your wavelength. When you stayed in your lane, you knew how you felt. It was what it was, but you second guessed yourself because you can empathize, you can sympathize, you can you know what I'm saying? You can kind of feel what it would be like to be where they are currently, or what they're on currently, who they are. Okay, you know what it would feel like and be like, and because you being you felt like this is what you would want if you were in their shoes. But this person is not like you. What they're counting on is all of what I just told you. They're counting on that. So when you give in to that, you essentially sign a small or short-term karmic contract. And it's going to teach you a lesson. It's going to teach you a lesson. Because likely what's going to happen moving forward. Okay. So see, this is what I'm going to have to do here. This is what I'm going to have to do here. I really hate this. See, sometimes, you know what I'm saying, we can be too quick. We be too quick. We be too open. We be too kind, okay? And then it's really difficult. You don't want to, you just don't want to. Hold on one second here. I got to get this. Okay. I'm really sorry, okay? I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. You have to go, but you know why? Let me tell you something. I'm going to have to, you can stay and you can watch, but I'm not going to be looking, okay? I'm not going to be looking at your messages. So what I've essentially done to you, happy, okay? What I've essentially done to you is I just read you. I just read your energy. And however much time I went from happy, okay? Because you are an energy seeker. You're an energy seeker. Now, I put you in as a moderator because I just started. I don't have a lot of moderators. But something told me, something in my spirit said, don't make them a full moderator. Make them a standard moderator. You're going to have to watch this one because you don't even know them. But see, you're doing too much talking, and then you're talking about things that don't have anything to do with what I'm doing. You are also, you're just like this other person. So this is like the Judas Iscariot, but they'll throw another Judas Iscariot out the bus, like they'll throw them out on the curb in order to get closer to you. So it's a pick me type of energy. They'll jump on whoever's bandwagon. Yeah, okay, because you're just as draining as thank you though for your work. You got rid of Mega Doodoo, okay, because they was fake and phony and trying to get attention, but then you went in and did the exact same thing. But you see how life gave me the synchronicity so I could really, connect with happy. And it felt as if, oh, look at that. That's a little moment. But that was a karmic contract. And what did I do? I learned a lesson, right? I learned a lesson. So that's what I'm getting from this person is that's how quick it happens. is whatever it is, you could choose to give into it, because there are things in your life that really do synchronize with this moment in time and you doing what is on your mind. But what you're not paying attention to is where that thought came from. Did it come from the higher self you or the lower self you? Because you are in the center living life and all of your power is in the moment, and you get to strategically and consciously choose which thought you're going to give attention to. And you chose the karmic thought. Really, it was ruled by some kind of fear that you're not a good person, fear that maybe somebody wouldn't be good to you if you don't take advantage of this opportunity to be good to this person that you don't even see as being good to you. Does that make any sense? Now, that person that I was talking about here, happy, 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 I don't even know them. But their actions speak louder than their words. And they were trying to be heard. So there was a lot of words. Okay, there was a lot of words. All right. It's the same thing. It's always just reoccurring. It's just reoccurring. The throwing under the bus, it has to be actual and factual. And if it is, then that also means that that person is either telling you 100 the truth, and also their desire to be seen or noticed or heard by you is also the truth, and they move from a spirit of desperation or fear, that you would not hear them clearly, that you wouldn't really understand them. So there's a lot of second guessing. Whoever this person is, they even second guess the way that they behave towards you. It's for you to take control. That's really what it is that you have to take control of the situation. You have to take control of your own mind. You have to choose which thing you're going to say, which thought you're going to listen to, and which one you're going to take action on. This is what they're counting on. Now, the karmic timeline, that means that they get a benefit from you. Not just what you did in the moment, but after the fact. It's like a gift that can continue to give. Judgment in reverse. Yeah, okay. This person was in a spirit of guilt or self-hate. They were being critical, overly critical to themselves. They were having a hard time facing facts. And they got scared. It's like they hated what they were doing, or they hated what they've done. They felt like this is, I should not be doing this. But at the same time, they could not deal with what they were dealing with, and they needed to express it to someone. So they felt like expressing it to you would have like a double effect. Not only would they get whatever it was that they were asking for, but it also would bring you two closer to one another. Okay. And it did. It did, but not in a good way. It put an end to a version of you that was your truth. It put an end to a version of you that was your truth. It doesn't mean that who you become is not you. Actually, it'll balance out. But the person that you were in that moment was not your truth. It was an inauthenticity. You were giving in to the fear vibration that this person carried when they said whatever they said to you, because in the moment that it came out of their mouth, they could have regretted it. They could have felt guilty about it. They could have started to hate themselves or become this critical person, become overly critical of themselves in that moment. So you picked up on that energy, and then your inner critic, it's like it's contagious. So now your inner critic, your fear, you become exactly what, it's like you got bit. All of this is wild and crazy, but everything has happened like synchronistically in order to get this information to whoever the fuck you are. And I'm one of you because I know there's something in here for me. I can't wait to watch it back. But there are more of you. And so let me just finish channeling. But yeah, that's what I'm getting. Is it's like contagious. It's a bite. It's like this person bit you. So now the energy that they were in, you kind of have a little bit of it. It's just a mix of it. But, you know, it's like a little leaven spoils the whole loaf. So that's what it is. It's like, yeah, it bit you, but now you're on that. And so you created this karmic contract. Now, the thing about it is that you're going to learn a lesson, and then spirit's just going to bring you back. The people that I'm talking to, you are usually the only ones who are consciously awake enough to fall prey to that type of situation and still be clear enough or conscious enough to accept the reality that and like have accountability. Okay, so you're accepting reality, what actually transpired, but you're also taking accountability. So it's like you get free from any kind of karmic, like you're free now. It's almost like, I don't know how to explain this, but it's like a get out of jail free card. It's like you did someone a solid, and now this solid is coming back to you through the universe. But it can come in many ways. It can come to you as mental freedom. It can come to you as emotional upliftment. It can come to you as sacral energy, money, opportunities. Like, it's a lot of different ways that it'll come back to you, and it's up to you which way you choose to accept that. I don't know why all of this is coming out. I've never asked these type of questions, but everything has like a cord to it. There's a string to it. So you have to pay attention to what's coming to you. On the karmic timeline, there are lots of things that you are still due payment for. Like you did the karmic deed, and you are supposed to get some kind of reciprocity. But a lot of times we are guarded toward these things that come toward us because we don't know what all of it entails. Okay, we're like, yeah, but what about this and this and this and this and this? So those are the strings. It's like, where does that gift, where does it really lead? Okay, so I feel like you're about to get something, or you're going to get offered something, and it's literally as a result of this karmic situation. Okay, like, I don't know, but it's like somebody attacked you, but this is going to create a blessing for you. But you're going to have to use your heart to see the blessing. Page of Swords. Yeah, this is communication. Something is fair. Inspired communication. Freedom. Okay, this is throat chakra liberating. Someone's awakening their throat chakra and they're speaking from their heart. They're speaking from their heart. This is new clarity. They're being inspired to share. Because the way that they're triggered, this is like someone who got bit, and the way that they're triggered is witty. It could be, because we got a lot of Scorpio, and we have a lot of Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. It's a lot of air sign and Scorpio energy. So somebody could be a Scorpio, someone could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, or you could have those placements, or someone does. But it activates your mind. It opens your mind. The bites of this snake in particular, the reason that you keep interacting with them, or that you are pushed to be in the vicinity of this individual when they are contagious, so to speak, is because the kind of it's like you hold information, and this person's poison is the key. Sometimes something that happens to you, you think, oh, this is, why is this happening to me? Or why does this always happen to me? Or why did I have to go through this? Stop feeling like it's something going wrong and see how it's going right. You're learning something. You're mastering something because of this. Okay, so anyway, indecision was really what took you out. Okay, You were decisive, and then you were decisive, and you were standing on that. But this person sees you a different way, and a lot of times that's what they're holding on to. That was the string. You going back to who you used to be instead of who you were currently. So you second guessed yourself, and you went backwards. You went back to something that you would have done when that's really not where you were in that moment. Okay, especially on this subject with this particular person. Okay. So let's see here. We got the Four of Wands. All right, yeah. So you were very stable. You were very stable. But this connection creates indecision for you. The connection creates indecision. Death and the High Priestess. Okay, this connection in particular, it was, let's see. So someone wants to know what took you out, or who took you out. There's indecision as to whether it is them or whether it was someone else who's really paying this karmic sentence here. So for the majority of you, I'm getting like you were bit. You were bit by this person that you were unstable on. But the person that you went to, who actually was the person that took you out, that person actually you were stable on. Like you were very sure of yourself and of this person. You were very sure of this person. But the way you behaved was a little unsure of yourself. And the reason was because you had already gotten bitten by somebody else. This is only going to resonate with a few of y'all. If this is supposed to be a message, I already know because it's too metaphorical. The snake that bit you, this is what brought you to your Adam. This is a twin flame connection. And you are Eve. You were awakened. Okay, this is like what? Okay, so you were awakened. But what you were awakened to is the truth. You were awakened to your truth, your personal truth. But the person who awakened you to your personal truth would be your Adam. But that's the person that you had to go through this karmic sentence with, I feel. And that is because you bit them. You bit them. So you were bitten by that snake, and then you took whatever this information was, whatever this new clarity that came into your mind, you took that pretty much apple that the snake got you to bite, which caused the indecision for you. You took that and gave it to this Adam character here. You gave it to your masculine or your twin. Okay, you gave this information to them, which also created an instability for them. So you created a karmic contract with this person. You created a karmic contract with this person. It's like they did take you out, but it was justified because essentially you took them out. You bit them. So that instability, it may have not taken them out initially, but eventually it would. So it didn't take them out initially, but eventually it did. Eventually it did. And this person, they took you out, but eventually you would awaken. So you awaken to your truth, and this person went to sleep to their truth. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I'm hearing smiling faces. They lie. Okay. There was some little switcheroo that happened here in this situation too. I'm hearing birds of a feather do flock together. So there's something about what this person told you, and this is the High Priestess. There's something about what this person told you that would also kind of be prophetic in who they would be. It's like how things would play out going forward. Yeah, literally. The Four of Wands to the Four of Wands in reverse. Like I said, this would be the opposite would happen. Whatever was going on would no longer be. Would no longer be. cancel celebration, problem within family, imbalance, lack of roots, insecurity, lack of faith. Okay, so this could have been a situation here. Somebody could have been married. Someone could have been married. Someone could have been indecisive because someone was married. That's where the indecision came from. This could have been a situation where there would have been no indecision whatsoever. There would not have been a doubt in their mind. There would not have been a seed of fear if there had not been another person, like a third party, or if there had not been, yeah, the third party. The snake is the third party to Adam and Eve. Adam and Eve's connection, I mean, it's only them two. That's kind of like twin flames. Your realities, they play out like that. Everybody is a reflection of the two of you. So, and I know already, all monitoring spirits, they've already went deaf. All evil eyes have went blind, and all low vibrational energy already has taken a knee. Or they're probably just saying that I'm crazy. So this reading is protected. This information is protected. But it does need to get out there. Because I'm not even clear about everything that I'm saying. But I can confirm that I know what it feels like when this is cash money information. And that's exactly what the fuck it is. Yeah, you can take that to the bank. This is my bank card. 4 wands. So this person is the snake. The third party is the snake. And then there's an Adam and Eve connection here involving probably a fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, and a Scorpio. Okay. The third party would be the opposite. They're the opposite of this Scorpio. They're this, if you had to split them between light and shadow, then that's, these two are like, their shadows match. Their shadows match. But this Scorpio was in their light and the snake was in their shadow. They were hidden, cloaked. Okay. Deceptive in some way. They were being deceptive. So anyway, Eve was already in this connection. Oh yeah, Eve was already in this connection. Eve was already in this connection. I'm calling the divine feminine Eve and the divine masculine Adam, obviously. But Eve was already in this connection. This is a connection that came, likely, like I said, it was prophetic. So it could have been like a prophecy, a dream, a daydream, inspired vision, prophetic. What do they call that? She could be a prophet or a seer. Or have psychic abilities, even if she doesn't know it. But it was awakened by this connection. Okay. It was awakened by this connection. Now, whoever this person is, they knew this. They knew this. This is why they have guilt. The third party, they have guilt and self-hate because they already knew this. They were already aware of this. Which is why she was bitten in the first place. And running towards you, she knew this would be the end of things as she knew them, because she had already bitten that. She had already bit that apple. She had already bit that apple. But she wanted you to know her truth too. She wanted you to see the truth too. She wanted you to be able to decide your truth from, like, knowing both good and bad. That's what the whole apple thing was about. Because she felt like something was happening or being orchestrated, and it was above your heads. That's how she felt. And that would be God, right? In the Bible. This is biblical, but I'm trying to help you to see how something biblical is playing out. It played out in the physical, or maybe it's playing out. It's energy. So it either already happened, it's happening now, or for some of you it's happening again, or it'll happen in the near future. So So they knew, they could see right from wrong. They could see clearly. Their third eye was awakened. Their intuition was awakened. They were able to see clearly the lines, like the thin line between do and don't, right or wrong, and karmic justice. Okay, how karmic justice plays out. So they were trying to correct things for actually the both of you karmically. So the karmic sentence, that's why it got implemented, because like I said, she was still moving in karmic energy because she got bit by the snake. So when you took her out, you moved in your truth. Okay, you moved in your truth. And that's what I'm getting here with Adam. It's like you did move in your truth, but for her, it was like she received a karmic sentence. But because she was bit, she also received a pardon. So there was some kind of instability, okay? But the instability, it was fair. Like there's something about fairness, okay? Maybe things did not go well with whatever the situation was, but it would correct something karmically for her and her life. So while whoever this Adam is, this is a divine masculine. The divine masculine, someone's trying to project or put you into this place of like guilt or self-hate for feeling or thinking that you ended this feminine, but you did not end the feminine. I mean, you did, but you ended the part of her that was not her truth. You awakened her to her full and total truth. So she was bit, and she was like split on the fence. She was on the fence. She could have fell on the karmic side. She could have fell on the divine side. She was trying to take this divine energy or this divine wavelength with you, but the energy was tainted. So you rejected it, and you rejected her, which sent her to the karmic timeline, but she actually received a blessing there because that's what was waiting for her. She was deceived. She was deceived by somebody. I don't know. But anyway, something is like a boomerang. It's like going back, but it's not going back. Maybe this divine masculine thinks it's going back to them. It's not going back to you. This instability, this like financial dispute, debt burden, this rocky or loose foundations, this is not your karmic sentence. This karmic sentence belongs to the snake who bit this feminine in the first place. Not you. You set her right. She was supposed to finish. She was supposed to stay on the karmic timeline. If you would have accepted her, if you would not have ended her, because you created change, transformation. It was the ending of a cycle, transition, get rid of the excess, birth of a new opportunity. You awakened her to her full and total truth. She was likely in her shadow energy only, and she could have been condemned to that karmic sentence or that karmic timeline. She would have been essentially like escaping, because what she would receive would free her like indefinitely from the karmic timeline. This divine feminine is getting set free from the karmic timeline. Like if she comes there, she is karma. She's dealing karma. She's giving karma. She doesn't get karma anymore. She doesn't reap bad karma anymore. She's there to dish out karma, and she's there to receive dharma. Like there are only good things for her on the karmic timeline. She doesn't have somebody's life is just, this is divine feminine. Your life is just getting better. Even the things that break apart and are taken away, the things that don't last. Like I said, you got this death energy that kind of follows you. You go through a lot of transformational processes, or when you connect with people, a lot of times their energy is not the same as yours, and it does create this blow. I just literally, what is his name? Lord Draco or something. He just put up a short, and he was like, I'll pay somebody to tell me somewhere I can go where nobody will try to kill me. And then he just laughed and got off of there. But that is like, he's speaking in code, but that's the truth. It's like energetically, people just take you out. Rather, they're taking you out because they're taking you out of your authenticity. But that's like a death blow to you. And the reason why is because either they're trying to get you to be too nice, or they make you be nice when you really don't want to. It's like they bring something out of you, or they drain you in some way that causes you to not be able to be your truth. They trigger you, they drain you, whatever they do. So, and everywhere. Okay, it's your places, it's your time in solitude that actually creates that force field around you, where you're able to see through these situations and likely not have to go through this death energy as much. But somebody, literally, you just keep running into them. I mean, you're immortal, spirit needs you, so it's not the end of you. And like I said, you will fall onto the karmic timeline, but it's still going to play out nicely. Like, it's gonna work out well to your benefit. Anything that you're losing, anything that seems like it didn't go right, it's like the payback is always twice. Something plays just like Job. It's like you can go to the karmic timeline and then you find that everybody kind of makes you want to curse God and die. Like, you don't want to be there. You don't want to be on that karmic timeline. But the truth is, anything you lose, you get back times 10. Like, any benefit that anyone gains off of you, or opportunity they take off of you, you get it back times 10. Even when you're not trying to. It's just who you are now. So you don't really have to fear. I don't know if I'm talking to a feminine who fears being on the karmic timeline, maybe because this tends to happen, where this snake gets into your energy and you feel like it transforms you or it changes you, but actually it's exactly what your divine masculine needs. That information, that's what he needs to feed on, because that is giving him the clarity of how to maneuver through something. Okay? I don't know, but that's what I'm getting. Yeah, literally, earth angel. But you have to be confident. Whoever this snake is, that's the thing about it, is you have to, new levels bring new devils. Every interaction with this person, they are being renewed just like you are. But you have to be up for it. You have to be up for it. You have to be able to face it. And then you have to replace the fear that this person carries. Replace the fear with your own confidence, and you won't fall into a trap. Instead, you'll be exactly where you're supposed to be at, which is balance, patience, moderation, calmness. This is poise, poise. I'm doing it. I'm literally having a fucking graduation party right now. Okay, fuck that shit. I just did that shit. Okay, literally, I just did that shit. Overcoming, freedom, survivor, letting go of self-limiting beliefs. Oh my God. Productivity and release. Ah! So the snake shakes your confidence. Shakes your confidence, but your third eye is awakened. You are conscious and awake. You have this connection to source, which is a resource to you. You need to use that resource. This is not just a resource that you use for other people. You have to use it for you. It's a superpower. So in the moment that you receive a death blow, this doesn't have to be a 3-day cycle for you. You can literally just wake right the fuck up and start over. The Page of Swords is also about new. This is brand new, leading edge. You're like leading edge technology. If it only takes a second for you to transform, be reborn out of a death cycle, and pick up whatever information, it's like literally being shot and just standing right back up. Eventually, the bullets won't even touch you at all. Someone is getting that close. Okay, so you're mastering this. You're mastering the fuck out of this. You're a true high priestess or a high priest. You're mastering the fuck out of this. Okay, Earth Angel. So anyway, this is going to help someone find a solution. It's going to help someone find a solution that's necessary. It's necessary. It's something that was causing some conflict or something here. but they're not going to be confused anymore. They're not going to be confused anymore. Your confidence gives confidence. You're breeding. Now you're giving your masculine an apple that is not tainted by this snake. See, the thing was, we thought that the problem with Adam and Eve, because that's kind of how the Bible feeds it to us, okay? Pay attention. Because it makes us think that it was because they disobeyed God and ate from the tree. No, that snake was on that apple. That snake bit that apple first. Her decision was sound of mind. That snake could even be that snake made her do something. Yeah, made her tap into something that she would have never even known about. It opened her mind to things that she was not supposed to be able to see. God didn't want her to see certain things, but the snake made that a reality, whether he wanted to or not. In the Bible, they make it seem as if the snake definitely wanted to. Like the snake wanted things to go this way, but I don't feel that that's the truth in this situation. Whoever you're dealing with, their intention was to make things go well for themselves. What ended up happening is that things went well for you. All right, you got the Five of Pentacles here. So this may be what you're releasing. You're getting ready to release some kind of karmic burden that someone was trying to put on you. It's not your burden to bear. This financial loss, struggle, poverty, insecurity, feeling like you need to isolate yourself, or this recession, even if you were experiencing like a time period, felt like you weren't getting jobs, or you couldn't find a job, or there was some kind of unemployment, or some kind of financial loss, or like a blockage here, or even some kind of financial dispute. For some of you, have money that was being held or held back from you. It's because your energy needed to balance out. Someone was trying to rock your stability. They were trying to rock your confidence on purpose. This is intentional. This is like an intentional and deliberate hit to rock the foundation that you were standing on. Now, if the foundation you're standing on was just fine, then this likely would not be good for your life. But if the foundation you were standing on was already rocky, then actually this is something to be celebrated. So I feel like something lasting would have been someone else's victory. But because it's not lasting, and that is actually like your gift from the universe, this is like dharma happening for you. It's setting you free and pushing you into this confident energy. There's a canceled celebration. It's not a good time anymore. Someone doesn't believe in God, or someone doesn't have faith, but you do. But you could have been, like, your faith could have been easily shaken, or at least it used to be. But it's not anymore. And whatever happened here, this was some kind of warfare, but it was so that you could reach this brand new mental space of clarity and find a solution to something. And I think it may have just been a question that you've been asking, but it sets you free into this confident energy where you're supposed to be. And it sets you free from this karmic cycle. Someone was trying to root you into this impoverished karmic cycle. That's not your justice. That's not your karma. That's not your timeline. That's not your life. Someone's trying to sell you their life, their story. They're trying to swap destinies with you. This person, yeah, is the opposite of you. Wow. On the bottom of the deck, you're a divine masculine. You're a divine masculine. Something is going straight, like this is Jesus, like biblical. Like you're moving like God's son, just like Jesus, and you were betrayed, and you were put up on the stake. You are the sacrifice, divine masculine in the center, and on the side of you, there are these two robbers, these two thieves who are trying to swap destinies with you. This is destiny swapping on a masculine, divine masculine energy. This is a Virgo, the Hermit in reverse. They're supposed to be on the karmic timeline. And there's a Sagittarius in reverse that's supposed to be on the karmic timeline. Now, what's funny is that there is like double Sagittarius and double Scorpio. And I was saying who you are because we have judgment and death. Okay, I was saying, so you got the death in the upright, and this person is your opposite, your shadow. Whoever you're dealing with that's on the side of you, your Eve, the person, your divine feminine, is the opposite. She's the earth angel. She's the opposite of this temperance in reverse, who was trying to destiny swap, not with her, but with you. So this is why these two masculines, but this is not a masculine, these are really not even masculine energies. They actually are like dominant feminine energies, but they wanted to escape the feminine energy and they wanted to be in this divine masculine energy, the energy that you're in. They wanted to play your role. I don't know how to explain this, but that's what I'm getting here. All right, y'all. I'm coming right back because actually I could just, when these are readings and energies that, like, these are downloads, like, what happened? This is how I got to the table. This shit is too wild and crazy. I have no idea what's going on here. But I fucking love readings like that. I get so sick. The karmic readings, I think I can read them with my fucking eyes closed. I already know how it goes. It goes the same fucking way. It's always going to end up the same goddamn way. But when we get into these readings, which is like really high vibrational energy, and it's kind of touching on things that have never occurred to me, that is when I get hooked. And that is when I am like literally here for this shit. I promise you. Like, I can do the karmic readings for y'all and it'd be funny and everything, but this new shit, this is the leading edge type shit that I be like, okay, I will keep coming to the table for this. It's the energy. But I was trying to watch one of my tarot readers that I actually like, but she started hitting on something that I kind of could feel that it was for me, but it was not solidified. I haven't like literally got that download yet, and I don't accept downloads that I have not yet become aware of. Like, it can't be new information for me. But it felt like it was reading something that maybe I know subconsciously, but I'm like, well, I haven't even got to the place where I can, build on that. So I didn't want her to read that for me. I needed to turn that off, come to the table, do my own reading, and see what comes out. Because I like to get my downloads. I like to get my new information firsthand. And that's what I was getting here. So whoever reading this is, likely I'm just confirming something for you. This is not new information. Okay? I'm just confirming something for you. But for me, this is a brand new energy. It's a brand new energy that's clarifying something. And probably when I watch it as a viewer like you, that's how I'll feel. Like, oh yeah, this is just confirming what I already knew. But as I'm doing it, wow, I don't know. Like, I just have to say that out loud. That's another thing too. It makes you more expressive and chatty, the bite. because it is pushing you into your light, but in a way that it is easily manipulated. It needs you to be transparent and extra expressive. Okay, so that's what I just gave, and that was necessary, um, because not all snakes are moving against you. Okay, some of these snakes literally are working with you, for you, and through you. So be aware of that. All right, that's what I got for you. That's your read. The snake is a representation of the shadow energy. And usually they move through the Kundalini activation. If your Kundalini is activated, that's how they can reach you. But you have to have a lot of sacral healing to get those high vibrational snakes. Otherwise, you're going to get those poisonous snakes. But the high vibrational snakes, you got to have that high vibrational sacral to get that. Like, I mean, it's some exclusive kitty cat is all I'm saying. Divine feminine, you know who the fuck you are. Okay, because period. But I'm going to leave it at that. Because I could just keep going. There's so much more information here to explore. But I will be back, you guys. That's what I was going to say. I could go a lot longer, but because I know, I just talked for about an hour, and I know why I'm feeling extra chatty. I think I'm going to take it easy. I'm going to go and absorb that information that I turned off because I wasn't ready yet, because now I'm really ready. Like, this is where I turn into, I'm hungry for information. Like, I get so hungry for information. So I'm excited for that energy returning to me. And that was something that was always a part of my life when, I guess you could say I was super holy. Super holy. I really was thirsty for spiritual knowledge, always. I couldn't get enough information. So I'm kind of getting back there. But all right, you guys, that's it. I will see you in the next live. I'm in love with your souls. Peace. Don't forget to like, subscribe.